Jason gives the Metro Court back to Carly. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel General Hospital at Crimson. Diane arrives to see Nina. Nina tells Diane that she's going to give her what she wants. Nina looks through the contracts and is about to sign when Drew barges in. Drew tells Diane that he needs to speak to Nina, so Diane suggests to her that they can pick this up tomorrow. Nina says Drew can wait until they finish their business, and signs the papers. She hands them to Diane, who departs with them after they shake hands. Drew asks what that was about. Nina says her current situation wasn't working, so she made some changes. He hopes she's not hatching a new revenge scheme. She calls him paranoid and informs him she sold her half of the Metro Court to Jason, who they both know will give it to Carly. She says this brings her one step closer to getting Sonny back. Drew asks how this gets her back with Sonny. Nina was hoping Sonny would appreciate her giving up her stake in the hotel so his best friend could have it. Drew wishes her luck, and she asks why he came to see her in the first place. He wanted the contact info of the wellness reporter she talked to for Crimson. He leaves and Nina's assistant comes in. Nina asks her to let her know when Olivia arrives to the hotel as they have important business to discuss. Jason works out in a tank top his apartment above Bobby's when Carly arrives to ask for help. She notices his full arm sleeve tattoo and asks about it. He explains he got it a year ago. She says she would have bet that he'd never get a tattoo. She asks to look at it and asks why he did it. Jason explains he was alone. He knows he's been alone before, but this time was different as he knew he couldn't come home. He wanted something that was his, something that he wasn't forced to leave behind. He says as he got it done, he thought about home, his kids, Sam and Elizabeth and Monica. Then he let himself think about her. However, he knew she'd be okay, as she's the most resilient person he knows. Carly says he's wrong. When she was happy, she couldn't share it with him, and when she was sad, he couldn't fix it for her. However, she says he was always with her, and she would always think about what Jason would do when she was faced with a tough situation. She tells him that she likes the tattoo, and it looks good on him. Jason asks why she came to see him, and she explains the situation with the stove and the gas and can use some help with the guy from the city who is here. He says he'll be right down. Carly and Jason discuss their issues with the city, who says Carly did not reply to their notifications on time, so they can't restore the gas for 3 days. Carly goes off, saying she didn't get them and can sue him and the city. Jason explains they can't run a business without a working stove, and they also understand that sometimes things get lost in the mail, so to speak. The man agrees to try and expedite things and get them back in business by tomorrow. The man leaves, and Jason asks why she needed him for this. She says she needed him to be the good cop to her bad cop. Upstairs, Danny sneaks into Jason's room through a window and looks through his stuff. He spies his father's jacket and puts it on. Back downstairs, Diane arrives and gives Jason the papers announcing he is now the owner of the Metro Court, and he just has to sign it over to Carly. Diane leaves, and Carly tells Jason that he can't give her the Metro Court. She says she lost it herself, so it's on her to get it back. Jason asks if he had been here. Does she think any of this would have happened? Carly whispers, no. He signs the papers and hands them to her. She embraces him in tears. He calls it done deal, and she smiles. At the Cornermain mansion, Lois appears in the kitchen where Brooklyn and Olivia are eating. She has a big surprise and reveals Sonny is coming to the wedding. Brooklyn assumed he wasn't coming with all he has going on and didn't want to push. Lois says that's what she has her for, to push. Brooklyn asks if he'll bring a +1. Lois was about to ask when Ava showed up. She doesn't know what's going on with her, but she seems to be putting roots down there very fast. Ava says she knows how he's feeling, and it's tempting to turn your back on everyone, but the betrayal of family is tricky. She notes sometimes family is all you have. He calls her family, and Ava appreciates that. Ava points out Carly, Jason, and Michael have been very loyal to him. He says it all changed when he came back from Nixon Falls, and Carly was married to Jason, and then Jason supposedly died and became an FBI informant. Sonny fumes that Jason and Carly have always come first with each other, and Jason was on the roof with the guy who shot at him, so he has to defend himself. Sonny says they've all turned on him, and he only has Dante and Christina, but can't talk to them about the delicate stuff. Ava argues Carly and Michael did what they did to protect him, and Dex put his life on the line for him more than once. He says Michael and Carly put a spy in his organization. Ava says at least he knows Jason didn't have anything to do with that. Sonny doesn't know that and says it's possible Carly was in contact with Jason, maybe even knew he was alive the entire time and lied to him. Sonny calls it unforgivable if that is so. Ava suggests sitting in here isn't good for him, so they should take a walk and get out on this beautiful day. He agrees, suggesting they can get something to eat. Ava and Sonny go to the Metro Court and run into Olivia. They talk about Dante when Carly rushes in. She pulls Olivia aside and reveals she got her half of the Metro Court back and is her partner again. Olivia and Carly hug and jump up and down with joy. Olivia asks how. Carly reveals Nina sold her half to Jason, who returned it to her. Ava and Sonny look on, and Sonny is clearly angry. Nina arrives and looks pleased to see all the players assembled. Sonny walks over to speak with Carly in private. She tells him to say what he has to say right here. He says Carly, Jason, and Nina are all liars and traitors, and they deserve one another. Nina is shaken and looks over at Ava. Joss meets with Anna in her office. She knows Dex applied to the academy and begs Anna to turn him down. She says if Dex becomes a cop, then Sonny will have him killed. Anna believes Sonny won't target a police recruit, but Joss says he would. She reveals Sonny had an FBI agent beat up last night. Anna asks if she has proof. Joss doesn't, but it doesn't take much to put two and two together about Kate's and who attacked him. Joss cries Sonny is dangerous, and she has to turn Dex down. Anna says this is Dex's choice, and she believes he understands the risks involved. Joss tells Anna when she has to throw him a funeral after Sonny kills him. None of his family will show up, but she will. Joss says they'll both know Anna could have saved his life and chose not to, so don't hand her the flag from his coffin. After Joss leaves, Anna calls someone to her office. Molly soon arrives and gives Anna her copy of Dex and Cyrus' statements about Sonny. Molly asks what has changed, as she thought she and Sonny were friends. Anna believes they had a friendship of sorts, and at times they may have been on the same side battling a common enemy. She gave Sonny no passes when she was commissioner before, and she won't now. Molly asks why she didn't go to DA Scorpio. Anna explains Robert lewd Sonny, and it would be too personal for him. Molly says it's personal for her too. Molly looks through the documents and notes that there is a case to be made, but says she can't prosecute this case as it is a conflict of interest. She reminds Anna that Christina is pregnant with her child, and she's Sonny's daughter. She says she needs to give the case to Robert. Anna isn't ready to move forward yet, but when she is, she will push Robert to have Molly argue the case. Molly again points out the conflict of interest, and Anna says that's the judge's call. Molly says she'll recuse herself then. Anna begs her to reconsider. Anna explains that she has finally realized who Sonny is and feels Molly will be fair, but not too lenient in prosecuting him. Anna admits she may have been too lenient on him in the past. She knows Sonny has done good for the city. He has protected Port Charles from less scrupulous individuals and drugs, and some on the city council may have tolerated him as the lesser of two evils. However, Sonny has gone too far and needs to be stopped and punished for what he did. Molly agrees but says there are 4 other ADAs who could do this. Anna says they can't pick and choose who they prosecute, they can't let their bias interfere, and they have to do their duty. She says hers is to investigate and Molly's is to prosecute. On the next General Hospital, Sam yells at Jason about Danny. Sonny and Carly argue over Jason. Nina asks Ava how long she's been playing her for a fool, and Brooke Lynn's bachelorette party begins. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, General Hospital Update, and stay with us.